Hi there everyone, it's the Happy-Go-Lucky Piper. I hope all of you are well. This is my second video today. I'm still smoking my Rossi Prince bent pipe with my Sutliff rum and maple. Just 1 second please. As discussed in my previous video, I'd like to make a little section on my channel, pipe chat, pipe discussions, questions. The first question I'd like to pose to you all: what was your first pipe tobacco memory? As a kid, I remember growing up in school in London, in England. Just 1 second, I have a little gurgle over here. Much better. That's always one of the problems with an unfiltered pipe. One sometimes gets a gurgle, but we took care of that very easily. My first pipe memory is a kid, as I said earlier, growing up in school in London. We had this old caretaker, Mr. Jenkins. Mr. Jenkins had this room downstairs in the basement where he would have fixed the chairs and the tables. He was the handyman of the school. When anything would break, we would go to Mr. Jenkins, and he always would be this placid kind of guy, apron, pencil behind his ear, and always a beautiful smelling pipe in his mouth. And if we wouldn't find him in his workshop, we would just follow the smell of the tobacco, and surely we would find him very, very quickly. And I always kind of associate tobacco with this fellow, very, very gentle, full of patience, very, very good with his hands, very kind and beautiful individual. I posed this question to my wife. I asked her, what is your earliest memory of pipe smoking? By the way, I've been smoking the pipe for the past 2-3 years. She told me, oh yes, good old Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil, who was really her mother's uncle, was this old psychologist doctor that lived in this house, small home, full of books, leather couches, you know the feeling. And there would be his little study where he would sit and smoke his pipe and listen to people, hear their problems, help them. My wife says that Uncle Phil was a very good listener, a very patient person. And I think it's very, very interesting when we try and think and look back on pipe smoking memories. These are usually the kind of characters that come to mind. Kind people, generous people, patient people, people that are always ready to help. And I think this is very much symbolized by the YouTube pipe community. So please, I'd be really happy if you could either post me a little video on your first pipe smoker memory. Who was the individual that got you into pipe smoking? Your earliest memories of your first pipe smoker that you knew. If you're a little bit shy or don't have the time, you can always write a few words. I think this would be very, very interesting, really, to see the common theme among all these individuals. Anyway, let's put that in our pipe and smoke it. God bless you all. All the best. Happy-go-lucky Piper checking out.